January 11th, mid-Michigan. Beekeepers, this is the most important thing. These are facing south. Michigan is very cloudy during the winter. It's very rare to have a completely sunny day. I got lucky today. The sun popped out, the bees came out. My hives are dark colored paint, so if they get cold or they get tired basically and they're flying around, they end up on the brown paint and it's warm, okay? It's warm. It gives them the energy to get back into the hive. So this right here, these are facing south. And you see? Okay, these are doing really well. And I had more room, but I didn't want them to get in the shade in the afternoon, shade from my house. So let me pause. These colonies are facing southeast. South is that way. They're facing southeast. They're not getting direct sunlight. But some colonies are still large enough. They're coming out to do cleansing flights. But the majority of them didn't get warm enough. The hive didn't warm up. They didn't come out. They didn't do cleansing flights. So obviously, which is better? Direct contact with the sun on the hive, a dark hive. During the summer, I put them in a shady area in the afternoon. I want them to have morning sunshine, but shade in the afternoon. If you have your hives white, if you leave your hives up north or light colored paint, they're not going to warm up. They're not going to get warm on the hive, and the bees aren't going to get warmed up if they come out and land on the hive. So let me show you another area. These hives are facing south, but there are trees that grow a foot every year. 10 years ago when I started beekeeping, it wasn't an issue, but now it's an issue. And I didn't really want to top off my trees because it makes a good wind block, but you'll see. But what helps these bees is they're blocked by my garage. The wind isn't blowing through the hive. And this right here will warm up. They do get warmer than other bees outside. There's a roof. So they are coming out. And let me show you something else. Okay, these colonies inside. They're inside because at the time they were my smallest colonies. But I didn't know the sun was going to pop out. I didn't take the blankets off. And so therefore they're not getting a cleansing flight today. It's not good for bees not to have a cleansing flight during the winter. And over here, right directly next to the trees, see? Nobody's coming out. They don't have anything to protect them from the wind. They're exposed to the air up above. They're cold. The reason why these bees are here, they were my smaller colonies, and I brought them out because they got too warm inside. But as soon as it gets cold, they're going back inside. But they're not doing cleansing flights. So which bees do you think are going to make it through winter, or more likely to make it through winter? Those bees out there that are facing south, they're getting direct sunlight. Those are going to make it through winter because they have a cleansing flight whenever the sun comes out. Bees that don't get a cleansing flight, that have long periods in between cleansing flights, there's a good chance they're going to get noxema, whatever. They're not going to be able to poo like they should, and there's a good chance they're not going to make it through winter. So where you place your hives during the winter, it makes all the difference in the world. And when it gets really, really cold, I will bring my small colonies in when it's cold, but when it warms up, I bring them out just to make sure they get a cleansing flight. I wouldn't leave them inside all winter long if they had opportunities to get cleansing flights. There are beekeepers on YouTube, like Canadian Beekeepers blog, that leaves these bees in a warehouse all winter long. I don't know how he does it, but that's what he's doing. I need to make sure my bees get cleansing flights because I know it's important for them. So basically, put your bees somewhere where they're going to get sunlight during the day, facing the south, a dark colored hive if you're up north. And during the summer, just place your hives on the east side of trees, so during the afternoon they get shade and they won't get hot during the summer. Okay, thank you.